Sex appeal has almost nothing to do with how you look. It's not your waistline. It's not your lipstick. Or how many likes you get on your photos. It's energy. It's presence. It's the quiet confidence that says, I know who I am, and I love who I am. When I was younger, I thought being irresistible meant being perfect. Perfect hair, perfect smile, perfect body. I knew that wasn't me, but I loved who I was. There wasn't social media to make me feel inadequate. I never compared myself to the catwalk models or film stars. They were a different league. I grew up simply being myself. I am unique, just as you are. Real sex appeal doesn't beg for attention. It draws people in without even trying. You don't need to chase. You don't need to perform. You just need to learn how to be fully you. Let me explain how. First, confidence. Not the loud kind, not fake boldness. The kind of confidence that comes from knowing your worth. From walking into a room and not wondering if people like you or even see you. You become magnetic when your sense of value isn't tied to outside approval. Because nothing is more attractive than someone who doesn't need to be validated. Second, energy. The way you carry yourself. Your posture, your voice, your presence. It's not about being sexy. It's about being in your body. Being grounded, calm, aware of how you move, not rushing, not shrinking, just being present in the moment. When you're comfortable in your own skin, other people feel it too. Third, boundaries. Yes, boundaries are sexy. Saying no is sexy. Not tolerating disrespect is sexy. You know what's not irresistible? Over-explaining, people-pleasing, accepting crumbs and pretending it's a feast. When you have standards, you radiate power. And real attraction, it's drawn to power, not desperation. Fourth, mystery. You don't have to spill your whole life story on the first date. You don't have to prove how deep, interesting or lovable you are. Leave room for curiosity. Let people discover you slowly. That slow reveal, that's where the real magic is. Fifth, laughter. Joy is magnetic. A woman who laughs freely, who can make others smile, who doesn't take herself too seriously. She lights up a room without even trying. It's not about being the loudest. It's about being the most genuine. Sixth, purpose. A woman with a passion, a dream, something that lights her up. That's the most irresistible kind of woman there is. Because when your life is full, when you're not waiting for someone else to give it meaning, you become the flame, not the moth. And finally, self-respect. That quiet grace that says, I've been through enough to know what I deserve. I've cried, healed, and rebuilt. And I like the woman I've become. That kind of self-respect. It's rare, and it's unforgettable. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why don't they see me? Maybe it's because you've been too busy dimming yourself, shrinking, hiding, waiting for permission. But you don't need anyone's permission to shine, to be magnetic, to be irresistible. You just need to be yourself. You are amazing just as you are. Because the truth is, the sexiest thing about you was never your looks. It's your light, your fire, your soul. So don't dim it for anyone. Don't shrink to fit someone else's idea of beauty. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to be unforgettable. That is exactly what you are. Walk tall, smile, and hold your head high. You are already magnificent. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a new channel, and I'd love your support. Thanks for watching and stay strong.